Hey, how's it going? Welcome to the video. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different than my usual videos. We're going to be taking a look at my sort of to be bought list. That way you guys can get kind of an insight on some purchases that might be good for you. Most of these series are pre-orders, but some of them have already come out, and by the time you see this video, I'm sure even more of them will be out. Make sure to stay tuned to the end of the video if you want to see a little unboxing slash review as well. We're going to be taking a look at my most sought after series on my list and actually see the volumes in person. Alrighty, first up we have Afro Samurai Volume 1 and 2, and that's going to be a complete series, and this is up for pre-order as of making this video. Afro Samurai is, one of those shows that's probably not going to be translated as well into manga form, but if you're a fan of the show, then it's something for the fans to get as memorabilia for the show. The show's only 6 episodes long, and I believe they have a movie, and it's a great 6 episodes. It's extremely gory, so be warned that it's extremely gory, but I personally love the gore factor in it, and I love all the different quirky characters, as well as I love Samuel Jackson playing one of the characters' voices, which is fantastic.
Hey, that a motherfucking RPG? You got a motherfucking RPG? An RPG in a motherfucking backpack?
So overall, I would highly recommend the show. It's only 6 episodes, so you don't have much time to invest into the show, and it's a great show. And if you like it and you enjoy it, then you can go ahead and pick up the manga as well if you're interested. Next up, we have The Chained Soldier or Chained Soldier. This is one of those series that I'm sure a lot of you have already heard about, but this is by the author of Kill la Kill. It's definitely got some hype behind it already, but this is actually in stock already. I just have yet to pick it up, but this is definitely one that I want to pick up. Next up, we have Drip Drip, the one shot by Itagaki Peru, the creator of Beastars. This is one of those series that I've been waiting for quite a while. I heard a long time ago the Anime Man talk about this series, and he had a lot to say, a lot of praise for this series, so I'm definitely going to end up picking this up. Next up, we have a series that I'm really excited about, the K-On! The Complete Omnibus Edition. If you didn't know, the K-On! Is a pretty rare manga. If you want to get the whole set, it's about $200, I believe. I could be a little off on that price, but yeah, so now you can get the full set. I just actually started watching K-On! And I finished the first season, and I'm on the second season, and I watched the OVA, and it's absolutely fantastic. It's just adorable, so I'm super excited to pick this up. This is one I'm definitely going to be ending up getting no matter what. Next up, we have Nana and Koharu. This is some S&M stuff. I'm not a huge fan of hardcore S&M or anything like that, but a little bit isn't too bad. I'm a big fan of Cineme, so I read this online because I thought it was going to be like Cineme, and it was a little bit, some roles were reversed and stuff like that, but I thought these were pretty decent. I was really, gung-ho about getting this at the start of reading it, but then later on, I think this is like a 15-volume series or something like that, and there's not enough character development, but then I read Black Label and it really brought things together and wasn't too bad. So yeah, definitely do your research if you're interested in this, because it is a little bit weird. Next up, we have Noise by the same mangaka as Blam. I've not read Blam yet, but I've heard great things, and I've seen some of the artwork inside, and it just looks amazing. I definitely want to get Blam and Noise as well, but Noise could be a good introduction to him without, the financial sacrifice as getting all Blam. But speaking of Blam, the Blam manga, the Masterpiece editions, are actually all in stock. If you're watching this video early, you can go ahead and get them if you've been looking for them. Blam has been one of those series that went out of print, or went heavily out of stock, and it went for quite a bit of money. I think $300 to $600 or something. I'll pop up some pictures on the screen of what they actually went for. I'm not exactly sure the exact price, but if you want to get these, make sure to get them now before they're gone. Next, we have Chojin X. I'm sure everyone knows that this is coming out, but this is by the creator of Tokyo Ghoul. It's on pre-order. It's quite a while till it comes out, but this is on pre-order. This is not something that's really high on my list, but I'm keeping my eye on it. Next up, we have No Longer Human, the complete edition manga. This was one that I got pretty excited for. This is the manga adaptation of No Longer Human Osamu Daigo, which is one of Japan's greatest novels to ever come out, or one of the most popular at least. So I'm really excited for this. This is supposed to be much better than Junji Ito's No Longer Human, which I have read actually, and I did really like Junji Ito's adaptation of it and his take on it. But yeah, this is definitely going to be a dark series, but nonetheless I'm really excited for this, and I wish it was going to be a hardcover, but it's not. But what can you do? Next, we have Parasite Full Color Collection. Volume 1 hardcover. This is something that I'm really excited for as well. I really like that they didn't make this an omnibus, and there's actually going to be 8 volumes of this, so that's fantastic. And they're not too expensive. I'm not sure what kind of quality we could expect with this, but I mean, $15.99 is not too bad. So I mean, maybe I'm thinking this is going to be something like the Cardcaptor Sakura hardcovers. So, you know, it could be something like that. But yeah, I'm really excited for this. I actually did end up selling my paperback Parasite a long time ago, so I'm excited to pick these up. Next up, we have Spy Gun Deluxe Edition Manga Omnibus. This is something I'm excited for, but I really don't know anything about it. I've never watched the anime. I believe they did a new anime, like a remastered version. Never watched that. Don't know anything about it. It doesn't have the highest rating either on Mal, which is, you know, the kind of thing I use to, you know, check if something's good in the first place. But it just looks great, and I really want to get into retro manga, so this is something I'm probably going to end up getting, or at least doing a little more research and then possibly picking up. I'm not sure. Next up, we have Summertime Rendering Hardcover Volume 1. I definitely want the hardcovers for these. I'm not sure how good this is going to be. I've heard great things from it, but I'm such a big fan of Blood on the Tracks, which is also a psychological thriller, so I really wanted to get something else. And I've heard such good things from this that I'm definitely probably going to end up picking up all these in the hardcovers. Next up, we have the sequel to Chainsaw Man. Definitely keep my eye on this. I'm curious to see what the author ends up doing. Next up, we have the Ghost in the Shell fully compiled complete collection manga hardcover. This is something that looks great. I love the cover. It looks kind of fan art, maybe like art booky. It looks really cool, and I'm not sure if that's going to be the actual cover. I assume so, but yeah, I'm really curious to see what the spines look like on these. I really don't like the other hardcover spines, so you know, I'm curious what these are going to look like, but I'm super excited for this. I have no experience with Ghost in the Shell at all. Haven't watched the anime, haven't watched the live action, nothing, but I definitely want to get into it. It looks amazing, so I'm excited for this too. Next, we have The Girl on the Other Side Deluxe Edition. I saw this in the store before I even saw that this was out, and this is just such an amazing release. Definitely one of the most beautiful hardcovers that I've seen, so I definitely want to pick this up, and I've heard great things about the series. I never really liked the singles, so this is great. I think there's going to be about 4 or 5 of these coming out, so I definitely want to pick these up at some point. Next up, we have Thermi Romi. This is definitely something that I saw a long time ago. I saw the amazing art, and actually Netflix dropped an anime on this. I never ended up watching it, but I probably will watch this before this comes out and then see if I'm interested. Next, we have something that I found recently, actually. The Girl I Like Forgot Her Glasses. This just looks adorable. I mean, this cover looks just adorable. The idea of the story seems so basic, but it just seems like something that would be really interesting and cute, so I'm definitely going to check this out, see if it's any good. Next, we're going to be talking about Kurosagi Corp's delivery service omnibuses. These were out of stock for quite a while, and they finally got restocked. 1 through 4 is in stock as of making this video, and 5 is actually being released in 10 days. So once that gets released, I think I'm going to go ahead and pick up this series. I've been wanting this for quite a while. Ever since I saw East Coast Manga do a video on it quite a while ago, I've wanted this series, and it just seems like such an interesting concept. So we'll see, but I definitely think I'm going to be picking this up. Now onto our little bonus unboxing. This series is one I've been wanting for a very, very long time, and was so happy to hear that it was getting reprinted. As of making this video, these are still in stock, so if you're wanting them, make sure to go get them before they're gone. And here we have it onto the big reveal. There we go, Lone Wolf and Cub Omnibus 1, 2, 3, 4, and 7. I believe 7 was in stock before. These were announced to get reprinted. I only heard about it, a couple weeks ago, and I put it on my alert list, and I got the alert that they restocked. So these have been the only ones to get restocked. There's 10 on Right Stuff currently, and there's 12 total omnibuses. So I'm hoping they're gonna put the 11th and 12th omnibus up on the site again, and they're not just gonna be reprinting 1 through 10, but I'm not 100% sure on this. But either way, I wanted to pick these up. I've been wanting to get into his series very much, so I was so excited to get these. And here we can have a little look at the covers and the spines. And here we can have a look at the spines together. I'll also show you a video of them on the shelf. Here they are. And here they are on the shelf next to the Gantz omnibuses that I have. These are going to look really good next to the Kurosagi Corp's delivery service omnibuses, since those are also Dark Horse releases. So I'm excited to put those on the shelf with them. That'll be it for today's video. Thank you for watching. I hope the video was helpful. Subscribe if you want to see some more videos, and that'll be all. Peace.